This is Shadow. I've landed at the foot of the enemy base.
How are things?
Looks good. I don't see any sentries from here.
Do you remember your objectives?
Yep. Rescue the princesses and bring any Sombrian intel back.
Remember that this is a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy or leave any trace of your being there.
I know that. We've been over this 100 times. I won't get spotted.
Who's that?
Aw, crap!
Come in HQ.
Let me guess. They spotted you.
Yep!
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Do you want me to take over?
Yes, please!
Fine. And we are live. Hello folks, welcome to the premiere of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Joining me as per usual is my lovely girlfriend IMShadow 007. Say hello, hon.
Hello!
And yes, as you just saw, I'm taking over, because obviously someone's not equipped for stealth.
Shut up!
Right. So, we're going to start with Metal Gear Solid 3, obviously, because it's the first in the timeline.
Yeah.
And I've been getting some practice in the last couple of weeks, because obviously I'd be a little rusty, but I hadn't played it in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But the good news is, we're going to play from a previously played save, so we'll have all the camos that you unlock throughout the game from the start. They'll come in handy.
Sweet.
And so, sit down and, well, get ready, because this is going to be about 20 minutes.
Oh, goody.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
And obviously it's the HD version from the PlayStation 3 collection.
David Hayter, Lori Allen, Josh Keaton.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Yeah.
Yes, Mom. Run away, Mom.
Yes, Dad.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Thanks, Wolf.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Whee! So in reality, that would be terrifying, falling at 130 feet.
Also, the commander sounds like that British voice and that text-to-speak voice AI sound.
Jim Piddock? Oh, he's been in a lot of things.
Yeah, but it sounds like that text-to-speech voice box that Redditors always use.
Alright, here's the briefing.
Head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was
Yeah, I
blue,
love it too, Wolf.
but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962.
The closest we ever got to
President
nuclear
Kennedy
war.
received word that the Soviets
You can thank Kennedy for stopping it.
Kennedy and Khrushchev.
missiles in Cuba. The president demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the
Insane's
world
putting
avoided
it lightly
a
when it
nuclear
comes to
holocaust.
Putin.
But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
Yep.
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs.
It's a fictional area, but I
Nice
think it's
name
meant to
for a
take place in
virtual
like
station.
current-day
They moved in there
Tajikistan.
just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back.
Like the Soviet
This
Union
mission
didn't
would
have
never
any
have been
dense
possible if
jungles.
he was still in the research
I
facility.
see.
This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Oh shit, I forgot my parachute.
Don't you just love arms races that lead to mutually assured destruction?
Well, we had peace briefly for about 10 years, from 1990 to 2000, and it all kicked
Yeah.
off again because of the crazy man that's currently in the Kremlin right now.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
Yeah, especially back in those days, well, since the Soviet Union was like 15 separate countries, you could make any sort of fake landmass for stories.
The clock is ticking.
Because again, well, it's in the Soviet Union per se, it's not set in Russia, it's set in Tajikistan.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm
Yeah, Fulton
machine
Recovery.
guns.
It was in its infancy back in the
Sounds like she could
60s.
hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
They've certainly done their research.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Yeah, but some of the equipment you see in this game is completely fictional. Like you see soldiers later on in like floating little canisters similar to Harrier jump jet systems, but that didn't exist. Or if it did, it wasn't certainly in public use. Ow, eat, ow, oh, ow, ow.
Ow.
Ah, shit, my lunch. And everything.
Crash landing is still a landing.
Yeah, compared to Solid Snake, Big Boss, at least in this game, can be a bit of a dumbass sometimes. That's what I love about it. And funny enough, if you pick the I like NGS2 option in the new game selection, he starts the game with the Raiden mask on. Or Rykov. Ow, my lasagna. Snake! Lasagna's not a major organ. It isn't. There he is.
Hello.
What are you looking at?
Love the paint.
Yeah, that's splitter paint. He's wearing olive drab, very common in the Vietnam War for the American soldiers.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission.
Major
You
Tom?
must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This
I
kind
feel
of
that
infiltration
that's-
is the Fox unit's speciality.
Sorry,
In
what?
other words, weapons and equipment.
Yeah, to be
are
sneaky
on
and
site.
stealthy. Yeah, I
That
feel
goes
that.
for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't
I
risk
know, I'm a
violating
20-year
Soviet
veteran.
airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
The action button. Right there, finally we're in gameplay.
Finally.
Also, can you believe that this is a game that came out in 2004?
That's insane.
I know, it looks incredible. I mean, granted this is the HD version, but even the original PS2 version looked great.
What is this action button you speak of?
If I remember, the original PS2 release was 30 frames a second because Metal Gear Solid 3 was pushing that system to its limit, in the PS2 version rather, and the PS3 version obviously got bumped up to 60. Alright, let's get my lunch. Things I do for food.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same
I've
thing
been
from
playing this game
Item.
since I was 12!
Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will...
Do you think they would have skippable cutscenes?
stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance.
Well, they are skippable,
You
but I
won't
don't
be
want
able
to skip it for
shoot
the stream.
accurately, for example, and your
Gotcha.
wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina.
Besides, you should know that about Metal Gear games. They're 80% cutscene, 20% gameplay.
Flora and fauna.
Ah, just like Kingdom Hearts.
Either your tranquilizer gun or your
No, even Kingdom Hearts doesn't have anything
My
on
only
Metal Gear.
weapon is a Mark 22
Even so, the cutscenes. Ugh.
That's right. It's
Yes,
been
and all I've
fitted with
got's
its own
all I've got's a
suppressor.
tranquilizer gun.
However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it.
I don't plan to,
Suppressor's
don't worry.
durability is shown in the icon.
Because unlike
weapons
Darkside
and
Phil,
equipment
I know how to
beyond
aim
what
a
you're
gun.
carrying Now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Hideo Kojima's.
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to
The
life?
fake death
Just
pill's
take the
really
revival
useful.
pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember
So you can
that.
play possum then.
I'll keep
Basically,
in
yeah.
mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Nope.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Oh, hello,
Paramedic.
Dr. Clark.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
She was
Are
in
you
charge
going
of
to
the
tell me
liaison
yours,
femme
Mr. Snake?
terrible.
My name, huh?
Huh.
It's John Doe.
And they call you
Ha.
Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive.
I already know it's
My
Dr. Clark.
frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
Hello, Lori Allen.
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living
Unfortunately
thing.
true.
They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times.
That's all foreshadowing.
Loyalty
Yep.
to the end. There's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Right, Shadow?
Yes.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Do you mean H to H, hand to hand?
No, close quarters combat.
But isn't close quarters combat
Commencing virtual
equivalent to that hand to hand?
Essentially.
So it's called H to H, hand-to-hand combat.
It's the same thing, really.
Yeah.
It must not be known that American soldiers are in the Soviet Union. While his water bottle has a big US on it. Logic. Alright, now that we're in actual gameplay, let's change into something.
Yeah. Everything the boss said is all foreshadowing.
So again, since this is a previously played save, we've got all the different camos from different characters.
Sweet.
So you've got your standard ones here, ones that I found while playing. You've got the sneaking suit. A tuxedo if you want to roleplay James Bond.
Oh god.
And we've got all the Cobra's camo as well. Hornet Stripe, which protects you from insects. Spider, which gives you a very high camo index in trade for stamina. Moss, which is the ends. That really makes you untraceable. Fire, makes you fireproof, obviously. And Spirit. This one's the most useful one of all because when you wear this, the enemy cannot hear your footsteps. So if you want to sneak up on someone, you can literally run towards them and they won't hear you.
That's useful.
Cold War. Now, this one is rather strange. You get this from defeating Vulcan non-lethally. And, yeah. Like, the front of it is the Soviet Union flag, and the back of it is the American flag. And
weird.
If you're standing at the front and enemies are facing you, they won't shoot at you because it's the Soviet flag. It's weird.
Yeah.
You get this one from defeating the boss non-lethally. Snake. It's an all-round camouflage, works well in most environments. And these are just like little basic ones. These are like little bonus ones.
Okay.
I particularly like this one because it's British DPM camo.
Hmm.
Though I might just be being a bit biased. Anyway. Let's go get Sokolov.
Gotcha.
Don't need to worry, there's no enemies here in this section.
Got it.
Well, there are enemies if you count gators as enemies.
True.
Quicksand. Whee!
Wiggle my toes, wiggle my toes.
Alright. Yeah. As cool as this is, like I said, the Soviet Union did not have thick, dense jungles like this. But it works, I guess.
Yeah. Gotta take some liberties.
Yeah, Wolf Jarl's got a point. Hand to hand usually means, well, as it says, literally fighting with your fists. CQC involves knives and guns.
Gotcha.
Hello, KGB shitheads.
Spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
And we're not supposed to kill them?
No.
Oh, but it's so tempting.
Well, at the end of the day, politics aside, they are still just soldiers serving their country.
I suppose.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
Yes.
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted.
If you run around like Darkside Phil, you'll be spotted.
You should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
Sorry, but that ain't going to be the first or last jab I give him throughout this playthrough.
You can see how effective camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Yes,
We'll
yes.
definitely keep being one with nature when we face the end.
The end. Do you hear me, Shadow?
Honey, he's found me.
Again? Alright, hold on. Gonna let him get closer. Hey, buddy. Just come on over here.
Taking a stroll down the woods? Come on. Taking a stroll?
I'm convinced this feature was broken a little thanks to the widescreen on the HD version, but peeking out when you peek around the corner, you can see a lot more now.
Come on.
Right, there he is.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Right, better get him in the grass so he's away from his friends. Yeah, like Wolfjarl says, nowadays the Russians can't even make AKs that work properly. Oh, how far the Russian army have fallen.
Sleep tight.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bed snakes bite. Literally. Right.
Thanks for the cover, birds.
Yeah, given current affairs in the world, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a lot of disses against Russia in this stream as well.
Yep.
Well, the Russian army, I should say.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
You can hear footsteps.
Someone's coming.
Yeah, hold on, let me sort out my backpack just so I've got the items I need in. Don't need the cigar. Don't really need the motion detector, I never use it. Nor the active sonar. I use the AP sensor a lot. Basically it beeps if an enemy's nearby. And I also have the stealth camouflage, which you unlock from playing through the whole game without sending an alert phase. That was hell on earth to get, I should add. But I'm not going to use that, that's cheap. Unless I feel like trolling a little bit, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure he's over there by that log. There he is, I can see his head.
Oh, I see him. I see him. Nice.
You got anything good on you, buddy? Where's his buddy?
Phew. Me.
Right.
Me.
His buddy's all the way over there, so he's not going to see me. There's also a cool thing you can do if you have a weapon that a lethal weapon. If you shoot their arm that's holding the AK, it'll disarm them.
Hush now, quiet now. It's time to lay your sleepy head.
Colonel, what the hell is she singing? It's a lullaby, Snake, from a popular TV show called My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. My Little Pony? What does that have to do with the mission? I'm gonna wait.
Hey, I just thought I'd riff.
Gonna wait till this fucker's in the grass.
Oh, I see you. He coming. Oh Lord, he coming.
Oh yeah, do you see that? You see that little red light he's got in his chest?
Yeah.
That's a radio. Like, some soldiers are equipped with them. But if you're quick and you shoot the... Oh, hold on. I didn't get the right bit. It could be a little awkward to shoot these. You can shoot the radio out, so if you get spotted, they won't call for backup.
Huh. I just hate that in order to get the good and you can't kill anybody.
Well, there's no good or bad ending in this game, but I just
I know, but it's
I just prefer not to kill.
Yeah.
Because again, like I said, at the end of the day, they're just soldiers serving their country like Snake is.
I guess. Still, you can't escape the grind. A conveniently placed beehive.
Hornet hive.
It'd be a shame if someone were to knock it down.
Why do they have me patrolling the bridge? Hate heights. What the? What was that?
I mean, this is a sting operation.
What the? Weird! Weird! Ow!
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the bees.
And now, because of that... That's it, motherfuckers! Run!
Did you pick up on all the buzz I was making?
Oh, please. Colonel, make her stop with the puns. I wish I could, Snake. Right, now there's nobody here. So I'm free to run in this bit. So if I go down here, there's a couple of pickups down here. And whatever
Allie. Eddie, can we do something else? When I got stung.
Sergeant, can we do something else?
Oh, God.
Alright. There we go. An XM-16E1 that's somehow in the Soviet Union. My guess would be it was captured in Vietnam and they sent it to the Soviet Union for research. Oh yeah, and well wishes to Ali 1391 because right now he came down with COVID.
Oh no. Everybody in the chat, give Allie your best wishes.
Yep, hope you feel better soon, Al.
Yep, everyone in the chat, give him your wishes.
You never found that area before, Wolf Jarl. Well, now you do. Like I said, I'm a 20-year Metal Gear veteran. I could probably play this game with my eyes closed.
Yeah. Same thing with me with Ocarina of Time. I can probably beat the game blindfolded. Funny enough, a blind person actually did beat Ocarina of Time.
Seriously?
Yeah, a blind person.
That's really cool.
Major.
Yeah.
The abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
Yeah, bees tend to be docile and only sting you in the last as a last bit of defense. Wasps and hornets, on the other hand, are absolute bastards.
Sokolov from
Yeah. They sting you because they're assholes.
Yeah.
There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
There's 2 inside. There's 3 in the outer. There's 3 in the outer building and 2 in the inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
And I'll just watch from the sidelines because I don't want to get spotted.
Major Tom's only 55? Christ, he looks way older than that. Then again, I suppose back in these times people aged faster.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Yeah, he chose that nickname because he thinks that was one of the tunnels that they used to escape in the movie The Great Escape. The 3 tunnels were Tom, Dick, and Harry. I'm not too sure what tunnel it was, but I think it might have been Tunnel Dick. So if he chose that one, his name would have been Major Dick.
Funny you mentioned The Great Escape because I just realized, like, I've been watching Chicken Run just for, like, nostalgia's sake, and I had no idea that Chicken Run is a very loose parody of The Great Escape.
You just figured that out?
Yes.
Okay.
And it sucks too because, wow, even Chicken Run is an original. You always gotta borrow from something that already exists. Nothing is original anymore. And it sucks.
Don't think I can get a headshot in this guy. Come on.
Here.
And, oh, hey, Vin. Also, I just love Aardman Studios because I just love the Yorkshire accent.
Yorkshire.
Yep, Yorkshire. That's what all their characters in their movies, they always have a Yorkshire accent.
If you want Yorkshire accent, just listen to Jeremy Clarkson. Right, I'm here infiltrating the jungles of Selino Yask. Clarkson, get down! Oh, Hammond, you're such a buzzkill. Clearly I was the only one who was going to get things done, said James May.
I think the reason why they used Yorkshire is because the creator, the
creator's
born
from
and
Yorkshire?
raised. Yeah. Born and raised.
Oop. He's about to say, I guess I'm just seeing things. Yeah, you weren't just seeing things, asshole.
God, I love Chicken Run. I remember when I was little, I saw that movie like 3 times.
Would you believe I've never seen it?
You never saw it?
Nope.
Highly recommend it.
Didn't interest me when I was a kid.
In my opinion, one of Aardman's best.
Oh, there's the other guy. No, wait. Yeah.
Their Pirates movie we watched was really good. Was pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
I cannot wait for the new Wallace and Gromit and the new Chicken Run.
Yeah, Wallace and Gromit. They were the only ones that survived that fire a few years ago.
Yeah. I'm still pissed how they replaced Ginger's VA with somebody else because, according to them, she sounded too old, even though when she re-auditioned, she sounded just fine.
Wolf Jarl. Hey, look, it's prime Russian real estate. I mean, he's not wrong.
It's free real estate.
Yeah, let's just say this. Wolf Jarl's from Finland, and my family descends from Lithuania. So when it comes to Russia, neither of us are going to be particularly kind. Just saying ahead of time.
Yeah.
Right, okay. We're about to go meet Sokolov. So we better get our best clothes on. Hold on. Aha! Perfect!
Oh my... I'm super... Thanks for asking.
I'm
All things
super.
considered... All things considered, I couldn't be better, I must say.
I'm feeling super. No, nothing bugs me. Anyway.
Oh my god.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah.
I can't take this cutscene
I was
seriously.
sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know. I've played this game so many times I wanted to laugh.
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the Army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB.
Yeah, Khrushchev was
812,
probably the
known as
sanest Soviet
Secret
leader.
Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough
Not that
to
that's saying
satisfy
much.
him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb.
You're speaking English.
Where did you learn to speak?
I think they're supposed to be speaking Russian, but obviously for us, they're speaking English.
Is that so?
It's like the Covenant
America
in Halo.
is truly a frightening country.
Yes, it is. Especially
Having
nowadays.
second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Yep,
Let's go.
That's true, Ellie.
Let's go.
This is Snake.
Let's go, Kratos Snake.
Kratos
He's doing
Snake.
fine. No injuries.
Yeah, don't
Good
worry.
work,
Don't worry. I'll take the
Now
rainbow
hurry up and
uniform
get
off when I
Sokolov
get
to
the next
recovery
chance.
point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
I just wanted to laugh,
Roger.
What about the sentries?
especially given what's about
No
to
one
happen.
spotted me.
I see.
Damn right, no one
What
spotted
about the
me.
boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
A boss gone?
Yeah, Wolf Jarl told me he actually learned Russian in his school, and it's pretty difficult to learn,
I can only imagine.
which makes sense because I think Wolf, I think you told me where you live. It's right on the Russian border, so it makes sense that they would teach Russian.
Is it a prerequisite in your school? Or a class you can like take as an option, like it's optional?
Oh yeah, because Swedish is the second national language of Finland.
Freeze!
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Alright, Mr. Rainbow. Ah, crap.
That's super Mr. Rainbow to you.
That's super Mr. Rainbow to you, asshole.
So this is our legendary boss. Huh?
Revolver Ocelot!
Though Makarov Ocelot at this point, since he's not got his revolver yet.
Yes!
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
The way he calls the soldiers in, they'll always found really stupid. Awesome.
Hello, Josh. Hello, Josh Keaton, aka Spider-Man.
An ocelot never lets his prey escape.
And that actor from Saints Row 3, I forget his name. Yeah, that's a Makarov. Oh no, he's killing KGB agents. What a tragedy. Yeah, Spetsnaz, Russian Special Forces.
Hmm.
Yeah, they were to be feared in the Soviet times. Oh, don't know about nowadays. Since the Russian army is fucking pathetic nowadays.
Yeah, you got fucking Spider-Man.
Alright, Mr. Rainbow. It's Super Rainbow. Fucking ruthless.
I know.
Yeah, they screwed up big time in Kyiv. Probably because they weren't expecting resistance. Idiots.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
That is so stupid.
What the fuck?
That's literally how he calls his soldiers in. It's never liked that. I always thought it was ridiculous.
Cat's meow.
I mean, I know this game is a bit ridiculous, but...
What is that stance?
That stance. That uniform.
That gun.
Aren't you gonna say I look pretty?
If you're not the boss, then die.
And it jammed.
And for real, guys, the whole gunslinging, all mo-capped.
This entire game was mo-capped.
But yeah, they got a professional gunslinger to do all the gunslinging bits for Revolver Ocelot.
Feel the power of Super Rainbow. And again, don't worry, I'll take it off next chance I get. Ooh!
How there's actually a side-by-side comparison to the Revolver's cutscenes along with the gunslinger they mo-capped.
Yeah.
And my god, he's got mad skill.
Yeah, this is back in the days when mo-capping wasn't all that common in games. Oh god damn it, Stewie. The power of Skittles.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Taste the rainbow, motherfucker.
I was gonna say.
Will you go to sleep already? Thank you.
Feel the rainbow, taste the rainbow.
You're gonna cause so many problems in this series, you little shit. The Hungarian AK. Yeah, because a lot of Eastern Bloc countries had their own copy of the Kalashnikov.
I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
Well, his name is Revolver Ocelot.
Ocelot, you know you're half American yourself, right? If you know who Ocelot's mother is, then yeah.
He's like, should have brought my web shooter. Ugh.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Good. Wasted.
Major, do you read me?
Yep,
I read you.
Yep, I've seen the new sneak
Snake,
peek.
you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov.
Also, I couldn't taste the rainbow. They must be banned over there.
Between Khrushchev supporters.
Well, back at this time, they would have been, yeah.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB.
And I'm pretty sure.
And it's like, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure Nestle doesn't operate in Russia anymore after Ukraine.
Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree.
And also, Simpsons, you're way too late for a Death Note joke.
We're counting on you.
Hey, I'm still looking forward to it. It's still my favorite anime.
I know, but it's like the show ended like, what, 15 years ago?
and it's still very popular.
Yeah.
Let me show you something here. But first, let me get Captain Rainbow off.
It's like if you're gonna make a parody of something, make it current and at least relevant.
Right, we don't need any specific camouflage because we're only running down here.
Although it's still pretty cool. It's still really cool they got the original animators to animate the parody. And I gotta say, Hank Azaria's voice is pretty good to be in an anime.
They thought ahead of everything when it came to developing this game. Because watch what happens when I shoot Ocelot. There, series over.
Yep.
Snake, you can't do that. The future will change. You'll create a time.
Create the time paradox.
Shut up, Colonel Campbell. Anyway. Huh, still got the Kabuki face paint on, but not the uniform. That's weird. Right.
Oh yeah, Vin, we highly recommend watching Death Note. It's so good. A lot of My Little Pony voice actors in there.
Yeah, because it's the same voice studio.
From generations 2 through 4. Brad Swale, Generation 2. The actress who played G3 Rainbow Dash is in it. And yeah.
All right.
Tabitha St. Germain, Kathy Westlock.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some.
He looks like the guy from Spy Family. Elegant!
Elegant!
He looks like the headmaster at Spy Family.
God.
You must be elegant, Snake.
The Shagglehot.
The Shagglehot.
Ooh.
The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
That's a fucking Leviathan.
Finished.
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please.
Yes, it would be
take
terrifying.
them to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Again, that thing is a fucking Leviathan. Ooh.
Don't look down. Hey, Stewie, how much would you need to be
Rick,
paid
I'm
to walk
looking-
across that?
Shrek, I'm looking down! Hello, Lori Allen.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets?
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
One of my favorite villains in the series, Volgan.
Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Volgan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Oh! Oh, that's gotta hurt.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, You can't come with us.
Even Volgin won't argue with the boss.
Nope.
The new blood has been rejected.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
And she betrayed us.
Oh, poor Snake.
Phoenix Wright be like, I know how you feel.
That would have killed anyone normally, but of course, Big Boss being Big Boss, he lives.
Yeah.
I live, bitch.
Phoenix be like, I survived a 40-foot drop.
Yeah.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment.
Can you imagine how
Move the
painful
healing
this would be
cursor
to
with
do
the
in real
left
life
stick to the affected
Yeah, I know.
without any
Once
anesthetic?
you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item.
Right. I know how to do this.
But since his Big Boss, he's probably, you know, more durable.
Right, let's see. We'll deal with the bone fracture first. Bandage, splint. Bandage, splint. Suffering from a deep cut. Alright, first we'll disinfect it, sew it, septic, bandage. There we go.
Wow. You know exactly what to do.
Well, yeah, I've played this game about 150 million times.
I know, but still. You're quite the surgeon.
Oh god, this bit. You know what actually hurts more to relocate a limb than dislocate it? Oh god, I hate the noise. I hate the noise of crunching bones.
Same.
Huh. I broke my wrist too when I was young. What are the odds?
I was only ever prone to dog bites when I was younger. Never broken a single bone in my life. Knock on wood.
Yeah, now that you've said that, you're going to break every bone in your body at some point.
Shut up.
Don't worry, I'll relocate it for you.
Don't!
Without anesthetic.
Can you set it up?
I'm kidding. Or am I? I missed it there, but see at that part, if you look at the right spot, you can see the Sorrow's corpse.
Oh. So that?
There's the Shagohod.
Shagohod.
How he died, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that thing where it cut you off for like 5 seconds, but I made out what you said.
Boss.
Yeah, in reality, I don't think four helicopters would be able to carry that thing.
Yeah, no, that'd be impossible.
Or maybe it's lighter than we realise.
Hmm.
Right, well, that's the prologue finished, essentially.
Still, I liked in the cutscene with the boss, we saw all the bosses we were gonna fight. The End, the Sorrow, the Fury.
And I know ways to defeat them all very quickly.
Yep.
Well, except for the End. You can't defeat him quickly.
Oh no.
Huh.
Fighting the End requires a lot of patience.
Yeah, it does. And this scene here shows just how much of a psycho Volgin is.
That's a bazooka.
Yeah, it's a bazooka, but the projectile it fires ain't just a rocket.
Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
Yeah, Davy Crockett launcher.
Yep.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
I wonder who that is.
Yeah, I know.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Yeah, that's a nuclear warhead, I should add.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your...
Something Vladimir Putin would do.
Thankfully, he's not done yet.
Colonel!
Give him time.
Well, NATO's already said if he uses any tactical nukes, he's going to flatten that NATO will flatten Moscow. So, it'd be very stupid to do anything like that. And what, you volunteer to flatten Moscow, Wolf? I mean, fair enough. Yeah. And guess who gets blamed for this one?
Joy.
Because it was an American... Well, you're not wrong there. But, yeah. Because it's a American warhead.
Yeah. We couldn't be more fucked.
Right. Save this here. Oh yeah, the little numbers you see next to the difficulty, that's the amount of times the story's been beaten on that particular save.
An hour and 20 minutes later, we get to the title screen.
Darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme. Tree frog, it's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time.
Oh my god.
Which is what my friend Stewie thought that used to say. But yeah, the name's Snake. Naked Snake. But you're not naked, shut up. And now begins the actual main story, Operation Snake Eater. But yeah, who doesn't love Snake Eater? That song is just pure Bond.
I know.
Approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard.
Yeah, TSN. This takes place in the early 60s.
Show your patriotism.
You never played a Metal Gear game?
You'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the
Out of
fire
curiosity. Yeah, the fact that they were mentioning the Soviet Union means this was obviously before 1991.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds.
Ha.
The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That hotline actually
That's right.
existed.
A few days ago, one of
It was
our
established after the
country's
Cuban
main
Missile
design
Crisis.
bureaus, OKB
I see.
754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
Well, it's just
I'm
one
afraid
now.
So, I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So,
Goody.
with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That also happened in real life as well. A US aircraft was shot down in Soviet airspace. Needless to say, Khrushchev was furious.
Jeez.
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again.
Yeah, the
Our
U2 incident.
government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction.
Was the political situation in the Soviet Union ever stable?
1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
DEFCON 1.
Yep.
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Wonderful.
Joy.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva.
Subtle.
I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
I wish I knew, Wolfjar, why you'd want to defect to the Soviet Union of all places.
You had to be suicidal to do that.
It's fast.
If you defect, we'll give you free data.
Bearing south.
Ugh.
About to lose it.
Or the Zhiguli, as they were actually called in the Soviet Union. Wee. totally isn't perilous. That looked pretty painful.
Yeah.
But we're back.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right, then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square zero. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance, too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the
AKA
latest
Donald
in
Anderson.
weapons and equipment technology. He'll be going up
The
against some
DARPA
of the
chief
world's
from the
most
first Metal Gear
advanced
Solid.
weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
I know who
You'll
Adam
know
is.
once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the
But
fallout
I'm
from
not
that
telling.
nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, who are the Patriots? And Lali Lule Lo.
The Lolly Lule Low.
Gotcha.
How's that possible?
Lolly-loo-lay-lo.
5 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. To the Khrushchev regime at the very least.
E-I-E-I-O.
But remember, it's still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Roll credits.
Yep.
Right, now let's get going. For this first part, again, there's no enemy sentries, so it's just a case of getting to the next spot. Let me just check my equipment. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need that or that. Okay. And again, I'm not going to use that. It's cheap. I'll show you what it looks like. Basically, you're undetectable.
Huh.
Enemy can still hear your footsteps, but yeah, they don't see you. But like I said, I'm not going to use that unless I feel like doing some trolling. So let's just deactivate that.
Old naked snake had a farm. Lolly loo lay low.
Excuse me. I'm not a farmer.
I had to. I'm sorry.
Alright. The fuck?
Horse? Horse? It is a farm. I knew it.
You just heard a horse?
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't something else?
I know a horse when I hear one.
Paramedic, are there any wild horses in Celino Yask?
Do you really expect me to say yes?
No.
No.
So what should I do?
There's only one way through that area. All you can do is move forward. Head towards the sound of that horse. It came from the north. Be careful.
The timing. Holy shit.
Looks like my horse in Red Dead Online.
Sorry, that's my horse.
Sorry, that's my horse. We're finished with your game. Alright, alright.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
The Sorrow likes to make himself
The border
known,
is
doesn't he?
60 miles south of here.
Yep.
You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
She sadly has a point.
You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose.
Yeah, I think these
I
streams are
didn't
going to have to be
expect you to
longer than
forgive
2
me.
hours, given the amount of cutscenes.
Yeah, I know.
They're probably going to need to be about 3.
But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill
Right
you.
on his hand. Now that's just petty.
Now, go home.
Yeah, I agree. How the fuck is his hand not broken, given how much a horse weighs?
You know you're fucked when the VA of Pearl the Whale from SpongeBob is fucking owning you.
And the newsreader from Family Guy?
Major Zero.
Yeah, Diane Simmons.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
her name.
ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Yeah, Laurie Allen. Yeah, she was Pearl.
We were together for 10 years.
Yeah, Pearl the
and now you
Whale.
Tell me she's my enemy.
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Bitch, please. Even if I was caught, I'd just CQC them all. Alright. Better get out. Better hide here, because the scouts are going to come from over there.
Yep.
Okay. For this, we'll use the ends camouflage. As you can see, because of where I am, I'm literally 100% camoed. They will not spot me.
What's this? HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Oh no, I'm unarmed. What am I gonna do? Oh wait, this is a previously played save. I've got 2 guns. Granted, they aren't Granted, they're lethal, but hey, better than nothing. I'm gonna wait till these guys move. Okay. I love the caution theme.
Same.
The Russians just want the Krabby Patty for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Snake, but this is for my daddy.
This card's coming.
Shit. And I had to do this because my dad is real crabby.
Yeah, you are just seeing things. Now move along. That's it. That's it, Rusky.
You saw nothing.
That's it, Rusky. Move away. Snake, stay down! Oh. Yeah, some of the controls aspects of this game have not aged too well.
I had to. I'm sorry.
Good lord.
So let me get this straight. Your dad is a crab.
Wait, what the
Yes.
hell? What the hell is a Krabby Patty? Sounds
Like-
delicious.
So let me get this straight. You're a whale. Yes. And your dad is a crab. Yes. How in the hell does that work?
Easy. She's adopted. At least that's my
Yeah,
theory.
there's been headcanons that he adopted her.
Must have been the wind. What was that? Oh, crap. I mean, given some of the silly humor in Metal Gear, it wouldn't surprise me if they did that at some point. Right, and caution mode's over. Good.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The situation is normal.
Understood. Return to your position.
Right. Where's this?
Snake down, Snake!
Where's this last one? I'm gonna put the anti-personnel sensor on. I think I'm good. I don't hear any beeps. Right. Ah, shit, there's a soldier coming across the bridge. Gonna have to wait.
Can I just knock him out?
I can't, I don't have any tranquilizer weapons.
Shit.
I've got stun grenades, but if I did use one of them, it would alert every other soldier in the area.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Just wait for him to cross.
Stay put.
Anything giving me better camo at this point? Okay, the leaf camo gives me slightly better. Huh, the black camo gives me even better. Fair enough, because it's dark.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Just ease myself back into the grass. And the problem is, if I knocked him out on that bridge, well, there's a chance he'll slide off it and he'll die.
Careful, man. Careful, man. You're on Dusky Bridge.
Oh, God. Looks about... Oh, yeah, I can switch that off. I don't need that on just now.
That's it, man. Just fancy a stroll.
And once he's got his back turned to me, I'm going to switch to the spirits... not spirit, the sorrows camel. Because again,
Yeah.
he won't be able to hear my footsteps. Hey, buddy. I don't know why, but I feel like someone's watching me. I like his ass.
Oh, stop!
Alright, spirit. Hey, this camo works pretty well in this environment anyway. Handy.
Yeah. Hell, why couldn't you use it at all? They won't hear your footsteps, so there you go.
Right, you. Talk.
If you slide down cliffs,
G4
you won't
was
take any damage.
overrated. Oh, really? Motherfucker. Alright. Alright, his body. Anything good on you?
Time.
What was
Destroy
that?
his radio.
I can't. I don't have a silenced weapon.
Shit.
I don't want to, because there's another guard up here. He's by the side of the bridge. See him there?
Okay. Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, he's over by that way, so I need to be careful.
Gotcha.
So let's just get across this bridge as soon as I can. Shit. Yeah, you gotta be careful going on this bridge.
Gotcha.
Hence why I usually just crawl across it, because you can slip off it very fucking easily. Okay, there should be one other guard up here, and that's it. Where are you? Let's put the AP sensor on. Yep, he's nearby.
Huh?
Shit, he's coming this way.
What's that?
God damn it!
Shit!
Fucking clunky ass controls sometimes. Yeah, no. Alright, and since
Hide.
he didn't alert anyone, it's fine.
Okay, good.
There we go. It's all good.
Don't you just love when game controls work against you?
But the game's nearly 20 years old, so I'll let it slide.
You'd think they'd be able to fix it.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have backed up too much there. That was my fault. Oh well, no biggie. I wasn't planning to go through it, do a no alert run anyway. Odds are I'll get caught sometimes. Right, what have you got in you, buddy? And I got a cut because of that knife. Hold on, let me just cure that. There we go. Rasvia.
Hmm.
I'm assuming that's how you say it.
I guess.
Okay. Easy. Oh yeah, there's no guards here, because obviously it's covered in Fallout.
Yep. Fallout Metal Gear.
God. But
Metal Gear Fallout.
there is some stuff lying around, so let's get it. Hut. AK-47, I'll take that.
I just got to hear the pring sound effect.
Probably won't be the last time you hear it.
Yep.
And we've got this here. Right. Life medicine. Basically the replacement for the ration.
Gotcha.
Can't be Metal Gear without a cardboard box, right?
Yep.
Let's give Sigint a call.
Yo!
Oh yeah, that's the introduction. Right, let's try that again.
Sounds... The date... Snake, what are you doing?
I'm in a box.
A cardboard box? Why are you...
I don't know, I was just looking at it, and suddenly I got this irresistible urge to get inside. No, not just an urge. More than that. It was my destiny to be here. In the box.
Destiny?
Yeah, and then when I put it on, I suddenly got this feeling of inner peace. I can't put it into words. I feel safe. Like this is where I was meant to be. Like I'd found the key to true happiness.
Uh-huh.
Does any of that make sense?
Not even a little.
You should come inside the box. Then you'll know what I mean.
Man, I don't want to know what you mean. Between you and Paramedic, is everyone but me that is hooked up with a Major Strange?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, well, anyway, I suppose even that dumbass box might make a decent disguise if you wear it inside a building.
I'm living in a cardboard box. I'm living in a box.
So I just found out some really cool news.
What?
So The voice actor of Shadow the Hedgehog and Big the Cat has been confirmed for Sonic Prime. It's Ian Hanlon, and he is the voice of Sunburst from MLP.
Huh. I see.
So Shadow is going to be voiced by Sunburst, as well as Big the Cat.
Yeah. No doubt Kazumi Evans will be Rouge.
Yep.
I suppose it depends where you put the cardboard box.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me! Trapped.
Get down! There is your answer.
This is a Bond movie, alright.
The name's Eva.
You still there?
Yeah, here.
You alright?
Just trying to keep quiet, like someone's like answering the, like ringing the doorbell. It's like, yeah, no.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh?
Yeah, I know what you mean, Jarl. I just pressed R1 once
Well,
and then
I'm
there you
Eva.
go. That's the joke.
Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
I love the Mauser.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
This is where Snake fanboys over a gun.
45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision.
I like the N1911 myself, I must admit.
The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer, The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher.
Snake, I'm practically showing my tits and you're going over a gun.
Yes, yes, he is.
Expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
That must have been quite a
I
surprise
grabbed
for
it
the
from
Allied
Western
forces when
Munitions Armory.
the Americans
Probably used to
arrived in
belong
World
to
War
one of their
One,
officers, and there are more where that came
since
from.
they brought the M1911 with them.
You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then.
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if
Yeah, I've
you
got a
disguise
grudge against the
yourself as a
scientists in this
scientist,
game because of
you
how
might be
easily they
able
can
to
spot
sneak
you.
in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady.
CQC?
That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
Given you were in an ICU a week ago, you're not fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down.
All right, all right.
What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep.
That's true.
So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
You all right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
not surprised you've not had a good sleep, Ali, if you've got COVID.
Jeez.
Oh, Snake. Oh, great, it's the Ocelots.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
There's actually 8.
Jeez.
Don't worry, I know what to do.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit.
God damn it, Snake, stop staring
Let's
at her
get out
boobs.
of here. Hurry. Don't forget your gear. Here, give me a hand. We can use this to get to the basement.
Tact in a Bond movie? Yeah, unlikely, Steve.
I know, right?
Ocelot.
You okay? You're very quiet.
I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call.
It's just like some like I don't know who keeps ringing the doorbell. It's like if they don't. It's like if someone doesn't answer the door, you go the fuck away.
Oh, are they still ringing it?
Oh no, they were, but I think they're gone now.
Right, well, you don't need to be quiet anymore.
It's just like, you know, I hate when people ring the doorbell and it's like none of my parents ever told me for expecting anybody. It's like not just that too, but it's like if you ring the doorbell like 3 times and no one answers, that's your cue to leave. But no, they rang more than 3 times. It's like, will you fuck off?
Well, are they away now?
Yeah, they're gone. Hopefully.
Okay, let's see. I don't need the cardboard box for this one, so I'll just put that away just now. Because the more equipment you're carrying, the more stamina you burn. Camouflage, alright. Just swap back to the snake camouflage, because again, it's a good all-round camo.
That's why, like, you know, if I ever own a place someday and someone rings the doorbell and I don't know anyone, I'll just be on the top floor of the sniper. What do you want?
Anyway.
Ugh.
There's one on that roof. Ow. There he is. That's the one with the dragon off.
Ah.
Oops.
What? Not here?
Got him.
Here?
Sweet.
Although he's got 3 tranks in him, so in real life he'd probably die. Again, I think this peak feature got a little bit broken because it's in widescreen. Whereas the original PS2 version is obviously in, you know, it's in 4:3. Bug juice.
Move!
Stay down! Hate that he gets up when you bump into something.
I know.
Yeah, missed him.
Yeah, this was a DSP playthrough. He would run and gun ho.
Yep, which is an option here, but I choose not to.
Yeah. DSP is many things. Stealth isn't one of them.
Right.
DSP is about as stealthy as a brick.
Oh god, that's true, Wolf. If using a directional mic when a chopper goes by, it'd probably blow your ears out. Move! Easy.
Where did that come from?
Crap.
Fuck.
Here's what I think of your shotgun. Alright. Better hide. Okay, they're back to evasion. Okay, what have I got? Okay, a cut. There we go.
All right.
Hmm? Down he goes. Down he goes. Alright, there's one left. Where the fuck is he? Okay, well, according to the AP sensor, he's not close by.
Nope.
Wouldn't surprise me if he did think that, Wolf. Yeah, these guys tend to have good stuff on them, so best to loot them before you trigger the next part. Hey, come on, you. You'll do there. Hey, buddy. You got anything to eat? Where's this last fucker? I don't hear the AP sensor going off. Hold on. Must be standing still. I think he's down here somewhere, if I remember. Oh,
Maybe.
Yeah. I think I know where he is now. There he is.
Wow, close range.
Hold on. Oops. Okay, I've got a shot in his head. And... oh shit, that's the 1911.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, where'd I go indeed? Okay, that wasn't too bad. Got spotted once, but I didn't kill any of them.
Yep. You're in the clear.
Alright, now let's get these guys looted. They've got some good stuff on them. I think that's the only one I can... oh wait, this guy here. Because once I go over there where the other guy's sleeping, it'll trigger a cutscene. And they'll disappear. Perfect.
Sweet.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh, welcome back, Ocelot.
Hello.
That's it. That's the stance. I don't think so. What? A female spy? This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
Ooh!
Jeez.
Yeah, in real life, that would have killed him.
Six shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left. This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn! This isn't over yet.
Oh, I know it isn't over yet.
Don't.
Yep.
Why?
He's still young.
I think Ocelot's
You'll
about
regret
19 in this
stopping
game.
me. Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
Well, thanks for opening the gate.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, unfortunately, because of that, now all the Ocelot soldiers have despawned, so I can't loot that other one. Oh well.
Oh well.
That lost, that found. Let's see what I've got anyway. Food. Got a calorie mate. I've actually eaten these in real life before. They're really good. Some Russian rations. As Snake says, they're disgusting. And some instant noodles.
Sweet.
Right, again, there's no enemies here. Except for gators, if you count them.
Oh, great. The swamp.
There's some stuff there. But it's right next to that gator.
He's like, hey. He's like, hey, how's it going? Care for a swim?
Christ, if this thing can knock out a gator, I don't want to imagine the effect that has on humans.
Icky, sticky, slime, swamp water.
Yep, icky, sticky. A gorille, huh? Alright. First things first to do though, before after I've just left the water. Leeches.
Yep.
Simply use the cigar, and they're gone.
Fucking leeches.
Oh, I know I picked up a leech. I know the sound it makes when you pick up one. Makes a little
Snake, are you there?
Eva?
No, I'm back
Did you
home in
miss me?
America. Where do you think I
Did you
am?
make it without any trouble?
No one saw me.
So you're back with Vulcan.
In a matter of speaking.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traitors have a lot in common.
Why would anyone want to defect? Betraying your country like that, I just don't get it.
Are you talking about the boss?
Why do you do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes, in a small rural town. I never even knew there were other countries, other cultures, other ways of thinking, until I went to work for the NSA. And one day, I'd found I'd lost faith in the things I'd been taking for granted.
What did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
I saw the universe.
The universe?
Not the actual universe. The universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized that the gravity in this universe was holding me back. That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment and by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America. But it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective. Coming here made me realize something. Half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
That's the Cold War in a
Where's the
nutshell.
truth, then?
Yep.
It's hidden in the lies.
Are you lying too?
Who knows? I've been trained to make even the most severe falsehood sound like the honest truth. Weren't you?
No. I believe because I have to, even if it is a lie. That's part of my mission.
I'll have to remember that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio. My frequency is 142.52. See ya.
All right. Anyway, what was I doing?
Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna go up here for a second. Because there's an item here I've actually not picked up.
Huh.
Hold on, what's the... I know I've got a special camo for the grip. Oops, no, face camo. Alright, let's see. I think it's the green one. Yeah, the grip gauge will not diminish. Handy. Okay. I think I'm at the right spot, so if I now jump and then press triangle. Got ya! Alright.
Nice.
Just up here. My face paint gives me super... Oh wait, my face paint gives me super strength. Snake, what's happened to your voice? I don't know, Major.
I'm actually going to do something for once.
I'm actually going to do something for once. Alright, there we go.
That's all. That'll always be my favorite quote.
The crocodile cap. This will come in
I can actually I can just imagine Celestia Luna saying that when they do their job. I'm actually going to do something for once.
You know, like the one episode where they actually did start doing something and the main six were getting frustrated.
Yeah.
Why are you all
the time?
Why are you all talking about My Little Pony?
Of all the times we need their help, and they show up for this?
Whee! Alright, let's get out of here. I picked up another leech. Hold on. Hello. Alright, better get some tea. Yeah, usually when I'm playing through this game, I usually save a lot of Russian rations and calorie mates and noodles because they don't go bad.
Yeah.
I have heard bad things about Russian rations, so... British rations are good. I ate them quite a few times when I was in the Air Cadets.
Yeah, speaking of rations, I had no idea that canned burgers were a thing. It's like,
Ew, that sounds pretty disgusting.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, apparently canned burgers were ration.
Imagine that hitting you at full force.
Jesus.
Yeah, this game is full of booby traps. I mean, not surprised, it's the jungle.
But Eva's the ultimate booby trap.
Ugh. Really? We're better than that, come on.
No,
Stewie,
you're better, I'm not.
Stewie, believe it or not, leeches are still used in medical procedures sometimes.
Yeah. And I could be losing blood. I could be bitten by a poisonous snake. I would not have a leech on me. No, no, no. Absolutely not.
Yeah, we'll see if it meant you wouldn't die from the venom. You'd be taking that goddamn leech. Right, hold on. Electrified fence. Now it's just a fence.
But they're disgusting.
Hey, if they can save your goddamn life, I don't care what they are. Oh, maggots. You know, there's actually a...
I was gonna say, if you're gonna lose a leech on me, at least knock me out first.
Ugh. You know, with maggots, there's actually a story I know. I learned it from the Great War channel on YouTube. That in the First World War, there was a soldier who'd been lying wounded in no man's land for must have been days, and he had a wound in his arm. So they pulled him back. When they eventually got him and they treated him, they thought his arm was going to have to come off. But once they noticed, they checked his arm, there was new pink growth and there was no infection. But his arm was covered in maggots. So the maggots actually saved his arm, because they ate the rotten flesh.
Jeez.
Get down! There's claymore mines around here, so I need to be really fucking careful. Yep, there's one right there. Wait, what am I doing? I've got thermal goggles. Alright, she's knocked out. Let's get the leech applied.
No! It's just, like...
Listen, see if you were bitten by a venomous snake and the only solution was to use leeches, I would hold you down. You're getting that goddamn leech.
I'm just, like, scared. I hate the idea of a slimy thing sticking on you and just...
Well, if it'll save your life, you'll have to deal with it.
Not to mention, like, I get really squeamish when blood's being drawn out.
And then you wouldn't be good at giving blood.
No.
Yeah, my blood type is B positive. It's quite rare in this part of the world, so I give blood quite regularly.
I'm B, but I don't know what specific. But I do not envy those who are O negative.
Then become a blood donor, because B type blood is rare in this part of the world.
Same with O negative.
Yeah.
O negative is the universal donor.
You're AB minus, Wolf? Jesus, that's a very rare blood type. I hope you're a donor.
Yeah, I'm not giving blood. Hell no.
Hey, it could save someone's life.
I don't care.
Not to mention B positive blood is used to treat sickle cell disease. Alright, the fence.
I know that my aunt from my mother's side, she gives blood. I don't know what type she is though.
I think AB negative is universal, but I know O negative is.
Yeah, O negative is. And I do not envy those who have it. Like, if I was O negative, I'd be like, put the needles down. The answer is no.
Easy there, Scooby-Doo. You don't see anything.
Oh, God.
It literally is Scooby-Doo, because that's a Great Dane.
Huh, yeah.
Easy, Scooby.
We get a lot of Great Danes at my job.
I love Great Danes.
They are gentle giants.
Scooby-Doo.
You're so cute. I love Great Danes.
Ruh-roh. Raggy.
Oh, God.
I can't do Scooby's voice to save myself.
Wallet, ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, God. Scooby, what are you doing in Metal Gear?
I mean, Scooby-Doo at this point didn't even exist, because Scooby-Doo didn't air till 1969.
Yeah, I know.
I never told you about my past, Shaggy.
Oh, God.
Wait, you were an attack dog in the Soviet Union, Scoob? Right,
Hey, Scooby, I need you to go save Sokolov. No, would you do it for a Scooby snack? Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't put that past Scooby, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Scooby, you must go in there and rescue Sokolov. No, will you do it for a Scooby snack? Okay.
Hey, buddy, what you got on ya?
Oh my God, what I imagine Nicole, you're Shadow, you're taking that leech. No, will you do it for a Scooby snack? I'm not a dog.
What a beautiful body you have, like a newborn baby.
Oh my God.
Oh, MK22 bullets. You're a
It's
gem.
like, oh, wow, what a nice body you have. Zip.
Very funny.
Mm.
All right. And
we're gonna have so much fun when you regain consciousness.
good luck calling for backup, because I just destroyed your radio.
We're gonna have so much fun when you regain consciousness.
Hut. Would you do it for nuggets?
No, I would not. Tell me with the nuggets all you want. I still will not have a leech on me or give blood. Absolutely not. Nuh-uh. No, sir.
Would you take a leech for a McDonald's?
No!
Alright.
Again, if you want to put a leech on me, at least knock me out first. Like, throw me the biggest punch you got to the face.
Yeah, sometimes in medical emergencies you can't have that luxury.
Not even anesthesia?
Could depend where you are.
I know they don't allow anesthesia for pap smear tests. Or the OBGYN.
Huh. The spirits camo is actually good for this area. Somehow. Right, well, I've got 2 guards over there, and they have not spotted me somehow. So let's get these guys dealt with.
Yeah, I would never understand why they don't allow anesthesia for the OBGYN, because that would be useful.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Right. There should be a third guard further up here. There he is. I see you, buddy. And how are they not getting electrocuted?
I know, right? But yeah, I just hate slugs in general.
There. They won't get electrocuted now. The fence is switched off. I'm not that cruel. Sometimes.
Though I am indifferent to snails. I mean, snails are cool to look at, but ugh.
Oh, I always feel so rotten when I step on one by accident.
There
we go.
Like, aw, a snail! Get the salt.
Hey!
I'm kidding.
You better be kidding.
But I am! I would never do that to a snail.
I care for all animals, apart from wasps and hornets.
Yeah, I would never do that to a snail.
Right, buddy, let's get you away from this so you don't get shocked.
But I would never try escargot.
I'm curious to try it.
That looks gross.
Okay, this one doesn't have a radio on him, so leave him be. Ah, there's the other power source. Right, let's go. You're on your own now, boy.
Yeah, I care for all animals except for bugs, hornets, wasps, and spiders.
Spiders don't bug me depending on the size. I have arachnophobia, but it's only for big spiders. Little spiders don't bug me.
Yeah, same thing. Same to me. I don't mind little spiders, but big spiders.
Yeah, big spiders can fucking die.
No, really. At Dogtopia where I work, I was like mopping, and then I saw a spider like the size of a $50. It was so big I had to kill it with a mop. Like, ugh.
All right, hold on. Gotta get through this base. There's a few soldiers here.
And had I not killed it, the dogs would have suffered spider bites. And I do not want that happening again, because that happened at my previous dog daycare job. Not fun.
I bet. Hey, buddy. Wanna have some sleep? Wanna have a sleep in the grass? There you go. What you got on you? Anything good? AK-47 bullets full. Ah, Mark 22 bullets. You're a gem. Okay, there's another guard up. There he is.
And yeah, but that's one reason why I would never Australia. You never go to Australia, world's largest spiders.
That's full of spiders, as Jeremy Clarkson would say.
Though they do have the fruit bats, and I love fruit bats.
I personally call them cave puppies.
I think you can catch fruit bats in this game, or a variant of them, and eat them.
Like I love fruit bats. They're just so cute.
Oh shit.
Like I would love to work at a fruit bat sanctuary or a preserve.
Sleep tight, asshole. What you got on you? What you got?
What you got? What you got? What you got?
Perfect. And your radio must die.
Oh yeah, Wolf. They're flying foxes, but they're commonly referred to as a fruit bat.
Yeah, I'm actually coming up here because I forgot something in my last playthrough on this save. Up here, there's a camel.
Ooh.
Plus, I can get a good view of the base.
There's this one little cute little meme I always quote with a little bat holding onto a person's hand. He just goes,
I am the darkness. Oh, you want cuddles? Okay, I give cuddles, but I'm still the darkness.
And you can actually get some TNT to destroy that helicopter, but I prefer leaving it because if you do destroy the helicopter, in a later part of the game they're replaced with guys in those little flying things. And to be honest, they're more annoying than the goddamn chopper.
"Oh, Vin, you're blood O positive."
Yeah, that's the most common blood type. My friend Stu is O positive as well. Okay. Got ya.
Yeah, I am overdue for a wellness appointment with my doctor, so I'll probably ask, "Hey, what blood type do I have?"
Food. And a rat. Come here, you. What? Wow, big boss can't stab a fucking rat. Got ya.
Jerry, no!
Jerry, yes. I fucking hate Jerry. All right.
Yeah, it's true. I prefer Tom over Jerry.
There we go. I've made recovery. Alright. Pretty sure there's still another couple of guards left here. Gotta be careful. I know there's one over here by the armory. Wonder if I can hold him up. Probably not the way he's standing. Alright. Sleep tight, asshole.
Wolf says, "I wonder what rats taste like." Not sure, actually.
Well, Snake obviously doesn't care.
I know frog tastes like chicken. Because there was one time where Mom went to a party, she ate something like, "Oh, it tastes like chicken." And then someone says, "Wait, chicken? That's frog." It's like Kimberly, you're eating frog legs. I'm like, wait, what? I mean, what?
Right. Okay, I think I've pretty much... Oh, wait, no. There's some medical supplies in this little hut.
Yeah, apparently frog legs taste like chicken.
Right.
Oh, what do they taste like, Wolf?
Rat a la van. Rat that's been run over by a van. Ratto van.
Yes.
Ah, you're here at last. Looks like the boss's info was right. Twice now you've made me taste bitter defeat. I hate to disappoint the Cobras, but you're mine now. All of you, leave us. It's just you and me. No one to get in our way. Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone.
Yeah, they do use American guns, probably all captured from Vietnam or something.
God, that's so badass.
12 shots.
Because the Soviets weren't involved in Vietnam, well, officially at least. But, no doubt the North Vietnamese sent up some weaponry to them.
This time I've got 12 shots. Okay. Draw.
He's like, oh wait, don't draw just yet. He slings his gun more. Okay, now draw. Will you stop that?
Piss off.
He's like, Snake be like, can you not gunsling? Can you not gunsling for 5 fucking minutes?
Can you not gunsling for like 5 minutes, kid?
Not bad, eh?
Oh, Wolf, since you do mention this, I am curious to ask, what does horse taste like?
Touche.
You won't get away from me!
Not bad.
Hey, you. Get lost.
Oh god. Oh no, Shad's been bitten by a snake. Someone get a leash. No!
I've never felt a tension like this before.
Why would you stand out in the open while you're doing that?
I know, right?
Yes! It's the heart of a duel. Take this.
If you aid Rudolph, nothing of value was lost.
From that range, huh?
I've never felt a tension like this before.
Yeah, you just said that. Whoops, I shot a goat by mistake.
So different from simply chasing.
Oh god.
There's a goat sleeping over there. Oopsie.
Man, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck, man?
Where is he? Ah, there he is.
I see you. Zap.
Fuck off.
You fight fair. So how do we know his health is going down?
See the little bar underneath his life?
Uh-huh.
That's his stamina.
Okay.
Got him. Non-lethally.
Oh, non-lethal. Got it.
Damn it. He found us.
Which one is that?
The pain.
Got it.
Ugh, this cutscene's disturbing.
You were lucky. We'll meet again.
Well, it's a much better take than when he fell off the bridge.
Ow.
Because, man, that scream take he did when he fell off the bridge, that was bad.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Major.
Snake.
Are you all right? You're not hurt?
No. That was a hell of a drive,
It's like,
but I'm fine. Looks like there's no way back up, though.
I see. Well, anyway, it's good to hear you're not injured. Slipping and falling may not have been part of the plan, but getting into that cave was. Proceed further into the cave. The cave seems to be structured like a maze, but there's an exit somewhere. Find a way out of the cave and head for the aqueduct.
All right, but it might take me a while to get through this cave.
Are you hurt?
No.
Is it the enemy? Did they set a trap for you?
Not that either.
Then what is it?
It's dark in here.
Dark?
Yeah, there's no light anywhere. I should have brought a flashlight with me.
So what you're saying is that it's going to take you a while because you don't have a flashlight?
Right.
Snake, if you don't have a flashlight, you should be looking for a substitute. I tell you, American soldiers these days rely too much on ready-made equipment.
Here we go again.
What was that?
Nothing.
American soldiers rely too much on ready-made equipment. And not only that, they can't seem to grasp that one piece of equipment can have multiple functions. Back when I was in the SAS, we never had that problem. We were trained to use every piece of equipment in as many ways as possible. If you don't have a flashlight, look for something else. You need to develop flexible, innovative thinking if you want to... Hey, are you listening to me?
Nope.
Yeah, of course I am.
First, take a look at what you're carrying with you now. Don't you have anything that can provide you with some light?
Oh, that hurts.
yeah, at least his scream tape when he fell was a lot better than the first time he fell to his death. It's like, can you at least try like you're falling to your death?
I don't think the voice acting in this game is meant to be 100% serious.
Even so, if you're falling to your death, emote.
You try screaming in David Hayter's Snake voice.
No.
Alright, need to go through this way first. I know where I'm going through mostly with this cave, so it's just a case of going places to get the stuff I need.
Gotcha.
Here we go. Torch. Oh yeah, there's a difference between another difference between American and British English. What you call a flashlight, you call a torch.
Torch. Yes. We say flashlight, you say torch.
It's a torch.
Oh, what we call a torch, it's fire on a stick.
Yeah, but a flashlight, it doesn't flash. It's literally a steady light. So why is it called a flashlight?
When you press the button, boom, it flashes.
Yeah, you can make it flash, but it doesn't flash all the time. Frog.
Ooh, chicken. Chicken!
Pet the chicken, pet the chicken. Ed, that's a frog. Pet the chicken, pet the chicken. Snake, that's a frog. Oh, whoops.
But they taste like chicken.
But they taste like chicken. What am I going to do with you, Snake? One, two, one, two, one, two.
Oh God, Snake using a rubber chicken.
A rubber chicken. Hide the box, I said.
And then I tripped as I was holding onto these magazines for dear life. I fell and slid into a sewer.
A sewer?
My magazines are in the sewer?
Snake, you mean to tell me all the equipment we were giving you is in the sewer? Yeah, sorry about that.
We're in Batman's cave.
I wish. At least there'd be some decent equipment to salvage.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, so that's the way out of the cave, but again, I don't want to go there just yet because there's stuff to collect. Hut.
Hoot.
Lead the way, Mr. Rat. Or not.
Lead the way, Mr. Rat. Oh, by the way, I ate your brother. Some stuff over here. Medical. Ow, my leg. Ow, my arm. Ow, my lasagna. Snake, you know our lasagna is not a vital organ, right? It isn't. Paramedic, why don't you explain to him?
Yeah, lasagna is not a major organ. Lasagna is an Italian food.
And a nice little detail with this cave is that your eyes actually adjust to the darkness over time, so it's not as hard to navigate through.
Also, why does paramedic sound like an Ace Attorney name? State your name to the court. My name is Paramedic.
Paramedic, God's sake. Fair to all now.
Yep.
Whee! Oh, some rations. Blech. Disgusting.
Oh yeah, Stewie, let me winks.
Lead the way, Lemmy Winks.
You will soon be dead.
Who?
I am the Frog King. You must survive, Lemmy Winks.
What in God's name are you quoting?
South Park. The Frog King, Lemmy Winks.
Oh, right. I watched South Park, but I wouldn't say I remember it religiously. The Simpsons, on the other hand. What do we got here? A battery.
Russian rations is potato.
I mean...
Potato. Ole.
I mean, if you go to any region of Eastern Europe, the potato is part of their diet. Especially in Lithuania. Like 95% of Lithuanian dishes contain potatoes. And I know that because I've eaten a lot of Lithuanian dishes.
Potatoes. Everyone loves potatoes.
Everyone eats potatoes. This spot's for you.
They're red, they're white, they're brown. They get their way underground. There can't be much to do, so now they have blue ones too. We don't care what they look like, we'll eat them any way they can fit on our plate, and then we can conjure to heat them. We're delighted to think they're just great. Potato, 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 potato.
Potatoes suck.
The best kind of potato is the French fry. Best potatoes.
Chips.
French fries.
Chips.
Potato chips.
They're not even French. They were made in Belgium.
Potato chips.
Crisps.
Potato chips.
Crisps.
Oh yeah, Vin. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Oh.
What's taters, precious? What's taters, eh?
Please don't. Two of my friends quote that incessantly.
I'm sorry.
Oh, just don't.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, two of my pals quote that incessantly. Ugh.
Albino Black Sheep. That's a great site. That's where we also find that. There's a llama, here's a llama, and the potato llama, llama, duck.
Yeah, I know they speak French in Belgium, but that's not the point. Chips weren't invented in France. They also speak Dutch and German in Belgium. What, we're going to call them Dutch fries?
And speaking of fries,
Oh yeah, it's Thursday.
Thursday night I get McDonald's.
And every Friday I get Five Guys hot dogs with fries.
Let's see. Yeah, I've pretty much explored every nook and cranny. All right, let's head to the exit.
Wolf, I will fight you to the death.
I mean, I can agree with him. I do like the way I do like some of the stuff in McDonald's, but as a food source, it does suck.
Wolf, I will fight you.
You better not, hon. He's Finnish. Listen,
But I'm not Russian.
yeah, but if the fucking Russians couldn't beat the Finns, you're not gonna have a chance in hell. So don't.
Well, aren't you gonna help me?
No, I'm not taking on a Finn.
Okay, you can at least help me as backup.
No, I'm not taking on a Finn. I don't have a death wish.
Hey, or not. Hey, it's not winter. We've got home field advantage.
I don't care. Look up the Winter War and you'll see why taking on a Finn's a stupid idea. I am not doing it. You're on your own.
Yeah, in a winter.
Even in summer, they'd still rip you apart.
Oh god, even Wolf says, I'm not taking on a Scot. Oh! I see. Yeah, it's okay.
Listen.
Alright.
I ain't doing
Mark,
it.
You fight. Alright, Mark, you fight him.
He says he's not taking me on. And again, I'm not taking on a Finn. So no. You take him on if you like, if you have a death wish.
Wolf says, actually, we have the advantage in winter. Yeah, that's what I said. That's why if we fight you outside of winter, you'd be out of your element.
Yeah, but even in the summer, they'd still do it. Yeah, sorry, you're on your own in that one. I am not taking on a Finn. No, just no. The Finns are ruthless. And that's what I love about them. They also make great music. Poets of the Fall, anyone?
Oh, yes, they did. Oh, yes. But yeah, even Wolf said he wouldn't even dare to take you out, honey.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not taking out a Scot.
Yeah, I'm not just a Scot. I'm like a mixture of God knows how many ethnicities. Let's see, Scottish. Let's see, I'm a mixture. I'm Scottish, Irish, Lithuanian, a tiniest bit of Mongolian, and English.
Yeah, whatever you do not call him English.
No, Scots hate that.
Yeah,
Like,
whatever you do not call a Scot English. They get triggered.
Yeah, I'm not even being funny. Scots genuinely hate that. Alright, better eat some food, because we're going to need it in a second.
But yeah, I am 50-50 Italian and German.
What a combo. And yet, when it comes to alcohol, you're an absolute lightweight.
But yeah, I am the dumpster baby of the Axis powers.
Alright, here we go. The first official boss fight. And then after this boss fight, we'll wrap it up.
Alright.
I caught you at last. We are the sons of the boss. I am the pain. I will guide you to a world of anguish beyond your imagination. Let's get started.
Alright.
At least he's no Killer Bee from Naruto. Yo, hey ho!
Right. I think I'll put the water camo on since, well, most of this battle's going to take place in water. And I'll put the... It's the green one, isn't it? No, it's the brown one for your O2 gauge. Alright. Let's see. What do I need for this battle? Okay, don't need that. I need the shotgun, you'll see why. I think the stun grenade will come in handy. Don't need the thermal goggles. Keep the life medicine.
Hey, the pain, do a flip.
Whee! Alright, let's do this. Oh yeah, I did take the suppressor off. Okay.
Yeah, Pain from Naruto called. He wants his name back.
Missed me.
Miss me, and oh god, don't kiss me. How much you want to bet his blood is made of honey?
But yeah, that's why I needed the shotgun. Gets the hornets off of him.
You make one ugly queen bead, my dude.
Ah, motherfucker. He's not down yet.
Let me guess, phase 1?
Yep. But again, this boss isn't too difficult because it's the first one. The Pain is British, but he doesn't have a British accent.
What the fuck?
Bullet bees.
Oh, goody.
Go, get him!
I need more tranquilizer ammo.
How do we know we've taken him out with Frank? We taken him out with his health being down.
Yeah, again, it's the bar below his life.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the four little bars beneath him.
Okay. Oh, I see it now.
Yeah,
Got it.
Yeah, it's getting rid of his stamina, not his life.
Gotcha. All right, you're almost close to 1 bar left.
Shit. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
That looks bad.
Oh, Nelly.
That was way too close.
Right. Oh, they ain't wasps. They ain't wasps, Steve. They're hornets.
That was way too close.
Oh, really?
You're down to 1 bar left, pal. Almost.
Get those hornets off you. Got him.
Nice.
The pain. The pain. The pain.
Well.
The egg? The egg?
Major, why did the pain explode like that?
It's part of their legend.
Legend?
The legend of the Cobra unit. I'll let Sigint explain. Sigint?
Yeah, that's a microbomb.
A microbomb?
Yep. During World War II, the Cobra unit was used for the nastiest kinds of wet works, the kind that could never be let out into the open. Their missions were so top secret that not only were they forbidden to be taken prisoner, they couldn't even leave their corpse behind. Because of this, or so the legend goes, they carried a microbomb with them on their missions in case they needed to commit suicide. I always thought it was just a rumor. I never expected it would turn out to be true. But why would they be carrying bombs this time around? It's not like they're in hostile territory.
Maybe they're ready to die.
Ready to die?
Yeah. They've got no unit to go back to. Not even a country.
So they've got no place to die except the battlefield, huh?
Yeah. No turning back for them. I wonder if the boss feels the same.
Alright, let's get out of this cave, then I'll save.
Yeah.
Now, ordinarily, when you defeat a boss like that non-lethally, you get their camouflage. But again, because this is a previously played save, I already have it. This is it here. Alright, let's just get his snake camo back on. Get the hell out of here. That cave was a nightmare for me when I was a kid.
I can only imagine. What was your first experience playing MGS3?
I can't even remember. It was that long ago. I do remember it being vastly different from Metal Gear Solid 2.
Do you at least know as a kid to only use stealth and not, just run in there?
As a kid, I usually did both.
Ah.
But again, I had an excuse. I was a kid, not a fully grown adult like Darkside Phil.
Yeah.
Hell, I was probably better at this game as a kid than he is at it right now.
I know.
It's those things I was talking about. Oh, those things are annoying.
Oh, God.
But again, they're pure fiction. Pure fiction. Ooh, fruit. Yoink.
But yeah, can you imagine that those existed today?
They probably do, but in very limited supply, but they did not exist in 1964.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a little cave here with some goodies, but there's claymores there. Gotta be careful. Be careful, there are claymore mines around there. Who is this? Stealth-equipped claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector. Right. Don't look down.
Oh God, well, just call me Deep Throat. Gross.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses? Mr. X then. Oh, Mr. X now, is it?
Metal Gear, awesome.
Alright, get past these annoying things and then I'll save.
God, has everyone know my phone number? God, I love that.
Okay, first things first, I need that thing I picked up earlier. I need the crocodile cap.
Oh, Ego Raptor. I remember when you used to be cool.
And I need the... Oops. Then I need the brown face paint again. And the water, just to be safe. Hut, 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 hut.
Hut, hut, hut.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me!
Oh, God.
Just going for a swim.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim, swim. When you think about it, it's a really good life lesson. Just keep swimming.
Phew. Right.
Saving the game, Snake?
Paramedics post-save calls are always good because she talks about a movie that was out around that time. And of course, Snake's not seen it.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
Duh.
No. What is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too.
And it sucked.
I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
The original was not mindless fun. Have you seen the original Godzilla?
You wait 40 years,
Yeah.
you'll be able to see it in America too.
Why is that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Unfortunately, yes.
Of course.
Yep.
Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
I am.
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always
Yep.
good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Mary and Max saved my life.
Oh,
That's my all-time favorite movie, Mary and Max.
I don't even know what mine is. Yeah, that's a good place to stop.
That was fun.
All right, that went pretty well. 3.5 hours and only got spotted twice.
Yeah.
Twice because I was a dumbass at backing up to the wall, and the second time I got spotted by the ocelots.
Yep. Plus the controls were kind of against you, so.
They can be a little clunky, but let's not turn into Dark Side Phil. For a 2004 game, the controls are pretty solid.
Yeah.
All right, well, anything to say before we head off?
Nope.
I told you it was a good idea for me to take over.
Yes, sir.
Besides, a dark blue horse would be better at a camouflage than a light blue horse.
I can't help it. It's the way I was born.
All right, anything else to say before we head off?
No, it was fun.
All right, well, thanks for watching, folks. Tune in next week for the finale of Halo 4, and the week after that for more of this.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.